What's going on, YouTube? Today's trade recap is for August 24th, and let's just get right into it. So, we scanned the market today, and we were trading gold, and right off the bat, it was not looking good. Right off the bat, we took a long here, took a long here, and then took a short here. So full losses. This last trade was a bit too early, but I was anticipating a breakout long for gold, and then finally took one more trade for a short here, which ended up paying us pretty well. We took some profits. Um, as you can see, long here, took another. So went long here, two losses. Went short, instant loss. Went short, took partials, and then we let one run to break even. And that was that was the gold. Three losses and one win to basically recover some of those losses. We didn't recover all of it. Anyways, moving on, we went to M&Q. Instantly, I saw M&Q was an instant dump. I wanted to get short here, but um, the playbook was telling me to stand aside. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe there's something that I'm not seeing. Although it looks like clear shorts, like this was a huge liquidation of shorts. This slight pullback, I was like, yeah, this is momentum. I want to get short, but it's okay. We ended up missing that trade. And while I was holding this trade in gold, I noticed that we just began consolidating. So I took a short here, anticipating a breakout. I moved my stop loss to break even pretty quickly, which ended up being a good risk management play. And then we took a long here on M&Q. We took a long here, which ended up being a full loss. And then finally, I was like, you know what? I'm going to anticipate this breakout because we were still in sellers, but we were decreasing the seller volume and we were long the TPI and we were just building this little base higher. So I took a long here off of this green candle and I took some partial profits, as you can see. Took some partial profits here. I took one more here and we only went long 3 contracts. So my plan is to hold this one contract to the end of the day. Worst case scenario is 31 bucks. Best case scenario is 530. And then the middle case scenario is somewhere in the middle. But I do want to close this trade now because if I close it, it's $230 profit and we'll cut our losses. Like we'll pretty much be like very close to break even. But I've learned to always hold my trades because I would rather just it go back to break even and be like, yeah, I held my trade rather than not holding my trade and then seeing it go all the way to take profit. I believe that hurts a lot more. So I believe the analysis on M&Q is pretty fair. I mean, we can at least come back to the New York Open, right? Retrace all of this, come back to the New York Open, just fill this huge, like, at least somewhere to here. And I'm seeing this because we have the VWAP on a 15-minute time frame all the way above here. We can come back to the London highs or the Asia lows. So that's what I'm looking for M&Q. I'm not taking any more trades for the day. If I had to pull one lesson from today's trade recap, it would be to I think it would be to take the obvious setup. Take the obvious setup when it arises. MES was a little bit choppy. So the playbook worked here. It worked here because, there wasn't really any movement in MES. But in terms of M&Q, like it looked like longs and then it was a straight flush. That first 1 minute candle was 100 points to the downside. and then we get that slight pullback, and I'm like, this is a good entry opportunity for continued momentum, right? Because we're breakout trading, which if we entered there, we would have collected a lot of points. But the playbook had no contract size, no stop loss, no take profit. So we kind of just had to sit out for that and miss that. And instead, we were trading gold because gold was a green light on the 1 minute chart. Gold was a green light. So that's why we were anticipating the breakout for gold. The range was kind of wide. We could have adjusted to our own ranges here. But the short for gold was fairly good. We just went back to break even and dumped again. But that's okay. That's all right. So yeah, we survived another day. The frustrating losses, I didn't overtrade. I didn't just recklessly increase my size. I was patient. I remember like the around the third loss on gold, the second or third loss on gold, I was like, okay, I'm feeling a little bit stressed out because, you know, I just took like three losses and nobody wants to lose. So I was just like, let me take a second to breathe and just look at what I'm seeing in the actual charts. If there's any more viable setups, then I'll take it. But if not, then I'll just shut it down. I ended up taking that trade on gold, which ended up securing some of those profits back. And then we're in a long on MNQ, which can basically take us into profits if it hits full take profit. If we want to rally in the PM session, that would be great. But if we want to go right back down to the lows, I'm not concerned with it either. I'll keep I'll keep some notifications on just to see what's going on in the market. And that's today's trade recap. So I'm looking forward to trading tomorrow because we survived. I'll be trading the other combine. I'll be trading the other one tomorrow. And just trying to grow these accounts slow and steady. I'm not in a race. As long as I'm following my playbook, I believe that I can get funded and I deserve to be funded because, it can help change my life. It can help increase my goal to absolute freedom. It can help me to organize my finances. I know that I will be responsible with my trading because I'm trying to be as responsible as I can every single day, not only my trading, but my systems and my routines. Just going to bed, waking up on time, being prepared, going to work, never being late, showing up on time, eating healthy, just taking care of my health. I'm just, trying to take care of all of the basic things in my life because I know that I deserve five funded accounts and I believe I will get there just by following the routine that I have going on because I've done it once, I can do it again, and the reasons why that I want this is because in overall it would just make me a better person. I'll be a happier person. I will be stronger. My systems and routines will be like bulletproof. I'll be in a better position to take care of my family. I'll have more free time to work on the things that I know provide value into the world. And those are the reasons why I want 500 accounts. Is not because I'm just chasing after greed or money or, you know, I'm not doing this, I'm not on this journey for the wrong reasons. I've been praying every morning and praying every night, which has helped me significantly with my trading. Every single morning, I wake up, I brush my teeth, and then I take my caffeine, ashwagandha, and then I pray. Prayer has helped me so much because after calming the mind and just relaxing the body and just being in a state of gratitude is so amazing because there's only two things, there's only really two subjects that's going on in your mind: things you want and the things that you lack. So if you pay attention to your emotions, if you're feeling a negative state, it's because you're focusing on the things that you lack. But if you're in a positive state, it's because you're imagining and you're focusing on the things that you want. right? You can just close your eyes and just think about the things that you want, and it will naturally bring you into a positive state. But if you're thinking about the things that you want and you're beginning to notice a negative state, it means because you're focusing on the lack of the things that you want. So just be mindful of that, and I'm trying to be mindful of that and just follow my systems and routines. So anyways, guys, peace.